Greetings aspirants. Welcome to the Daily Current Affairs by CivicCentre IAS, where we try to discuss important and relevant articles from the Hindu, Indian Express and the PIB in UPSC CSE Prelims perspective. These are the list of articles we are going to discuss today. Coming to the first article, the Supreme Court on Monday orally asked the states of Tamil Nadu and Kerala to address it on whether the supervisory committee formed by the court would be more effective in taking care of the 129-year-old Mullaperiyar Dam, or the job must be given to a statutory committee under the new Dam Safety Act of 2021. So now in this context, let's discuss about Mullaperiyar Dam and Periyar River. The Mullaperiyar Dam is a 126-year-old structure located on the confluence of the Mullayar and Periyar River in Kerala's Idukki district. Although the dam is situated on the Periyar River in Kerala, its ownership and operation rights belong to Tamil Nadu. It was constructed in 1895 during British rule, with the design aimed at diverting water from the west-flowing Periyar to the arid regions of Tamil Nadu for irrigation. And the primary purpose of this dam is to divert water from Periyar River eastward to facilitate irrigation in Tamil Nadu. Additionally, the reservoir plays a crucial role as a central water source for the Periyar National Park, highlighting its ecological importance. And the Periyar River is the longest river in Kerala and is often referred to as the lifeline of Kerala due to its status as one of the few perennial rivers in the state. The river originates from the Shivagiri Hills in the Western Ghats and flows through Periyar National Park, contributing significantly to the park's ecological diversity. Its major tributaries include the Muttirapozu, Mullayar, Cherutoni and Perinjankutty rivers, all of which enhance its flow and ecological impact. And the Mullayar River. The Mullayar River is a tributary of a Periyar River, which is, as mentioned, is the longest river in Kerala. The Mullayar originates at Kottamalai Peak in the Periyar Tiger Reserve, flowing westward through the reserve. It eventually joins the Periyar River at Mullakudi, which is located just at the beginning of the Periyar Lake formed by the Mullaperiyar Dam. And according to the Dam Safety Act of 2021, it was enacted by the Indian Parliament to ensure the safe functioning of dams across the country. The Act's primary objective is to provide for the surveillance, inspection, operation and maintenance of all specified dams in India to prevent any potential dam failure related disasters. It is applicable to dams with a height exceeding 15 meters or those between 10 to 15 meters, provided they meet certain design and structural conditions. And talking about its institutional mechanism, at the national level, two key bodies oversees the dam safety. The National Committee on Dam Safety is responsible for the formulating of dam safety policies and recommending necessary regulations. The National Dam Safety Authority is tasked with implementing these policies, providing technical assistance to the dam safety organizations and resolving any issues between state dam safety organizations of different states. At the state level, state dam safety organizations are entrusted with the surveillance, inspections and monitoring of dams within their jurisdiction. Furthermore, state committees on dam safety oversee dam rehabilitation programs, review the work of SDSOs and monitor the progress of dam safety measures. And coming to the next article, the RBI on Monday modified guidelines related to asset reconstruction companies, envisaging that settlement with the borrower should be undertaken only after all possible ways to recover dues have been examined. So now in this context, let's discuss about asset reconstruction companies and what are they. Asset reconstruction companies are specialized financial institutions that purchase bad debts, also known as non-performing assets, from banks at mutually agreed values. Their primary goal is to recover these debts or associated securities independently, helping to reduce the burden of bad loans on banks. And what are its regulation and supervision? See, asset reconstruction companies are required to be registered under the Reserve Bank of India. They are governed by the Securitization and Reconstruction of Financial Assets and Enforcement of Security Interest Act 2002, which provides the legal framework for their operations. And coming to its functions, the functions of ARCs include the acquisition of financial assets where they purchase NPAs from banks. Additionally, ARCs may change or take over the management or sell or lease of borrower's business in an effort to recover the dues. They also reschedule debts, enforce security interests and settle dues payable by the borrower. And coming to its operational mechanism, the operational mechanism of ARCs begins with the purchase of debt, where they acquire a portion of a bank bad debts. Upon acquisition, all rights of the lender regarding the debt are transferred to the ARC. ARCs then engage in assets reconstruction and securitization, focusing on recovering debts and packaging financial assets for resale. And few examples are the examples of prominent ARCs include the National Asset Reconstruction Company Limited and the India Debt Resolution Company, both which play a key role in resolution of bad debts in India. And coming to the next article, the World Economic Forum is holding its annual meeting from Jan 20 to 24 in Davos, Switzerland. So now let's look at the key details of the World Economic Forum. The World Economic Forum was established in 1971 by Klaus Schwab. Its headquarters are located in Cologne, Geneva, Switzerland. Initially, the organization was known as the European Management Forum, but it became the World Economic Forum in 1987. And coming to the nature of the organization, the World Economic Forum is a non-profit organization that is funded by its membership. These membership includes global corporations, government agencies, and civil society organizations, all of which support its operation and initiatives. And looking at its objectives, the primary objectives of the World Economic Forum are to promote public-private cooperation, to address critical global issues such as climate change, economic inequality, and technological transformation. Additionally, the organization aims to facilitate discussions and actions related to economic development, sustainability, and governance. And the annual meeting, the World Economic Forum is perhaps best known for its annual meeting held in Davos, Switzerland. This meeting serves as a platform for global leaders, CEOs, economists, and activists to come together and discuss pressing global challenges. And the key reports published are: the World Economic Forum publishes several key reports, including the Global Competitiveness Report, Global Gender Gap Report, Global Risks Report, and Future of Job Reports. These reports provide valuable insights into various global issues and trends. And looking at its initiatives and partnerships, the World Economic Forum also spearheads several initiatives and partnerships. One such initiative is the Great Reset, which aims to rebuild the world post-COVID-19 for a more equitable and sustainable future. Additionally, the Global Lighthouse Network promotes the adoption of advanced manufacturing and Industry 4.0 technologies. Another significant initiative is the Climate Action Platform, which focuses on achieving net zero emissions and combating climate change. Coming to the next article, in December, when Archaeological Survey of India's superintending archaeologist D.B. Gamaykan, his team took up excavations at 5th to 8th century Buddhist complex in Ratnagiri in Odisha's Jajpur district after a gap of 60 years. Their aim was to uncover store of the complex and to find material evidences of the state's link to the larger Southeast Asian culture. So now in this context, let's discuss about Odisha's Southeast and Buddhism. Maritime and trade links with Southeast Asia. Ancient Kalinga, which is modern-day Odisha, has robust trade links in Southeast Asia, trading goods such as pepper, cinnamon, cardamom, silk, camphor, gold, and jewelry. These trade routes extended to regions such as Bali, Java, Sumatra, Borneo, Burma, and Ceylon, which is Sri Lanka, highlighting the strong commercial and cultural exchanges between Odisha and Southeast Asia. In fact, Odisha celebrates Baliyatra, a 7-day annual festival to honor these 2000-year-old maritime and cultural ties with Southeast Asia. And coming to Buddhism in Odisha's role, Kalinga played a significant role in spreading Buddhism to Southeast Asia through its trade links. This influence was further amplified after the Kalinga War in 261 BCE, when Mauryan Emperor Ashoka embraced Buddhism and facilitated its spread to Sri Lanka, Central Asia, and Southeast Asia. As a result, Buddhism thrived in Odisha under the Baumakra dynasty, which ruled during 8th to 10th centuries, contributing to the region's significant role in Buddhist history. And Ratnagiri, a center for ancient Buddhist learning. Ratnagiri, which is flourished between the 5th and 13th centuries, holds historical significance as a major Buddhist center. The peak construction period at Ratnagiri was from 7th to 10th centuries, during which it revealed Nalanda as an important learning center. Ratnagiri housed the Mahayana and the Tantrayana sects of Buddhism, and recent excavations have provided significant insights into the Buddhist culture, religion, art, and architecture of that time. Additionally, over 100 ancient Buddhist sites in Odisha affirm the region's importance of Buddhist heritage. Coming to the next article, the Supreme Court criticized the Enforcement Directorate last week for arguing that the rigorous bail conditions in money laundering cases will apply to women even though the Prevention of Money Laundering Act 2002 provides an exception to the standard. So, now in this context, let's talk about Prevention of Money Laundering Act PMLA. And coming to its purpose, the Prevention of Money Laundering Act 2002 was enacted to combat the criminal offense of legalizing income or profits obtained from illegal sources. It enables the government or public authority to confiscate property that has been earned from the illegally gained proceeds and thereby preventing the misuse of illicit funds. And PMLA and the rules notified thereunder came into force on July 1st, 2005. Since then, it has served as a critical tool in the fight against money laundering in India. Coming to the constitutional basis, the PMLA was enacted by India's Parliament under Article 253 of the Constitution, which empowers Parliament to make laws for implementing international conventions. This legal provision forms the basis for law enactment and application. And in simple terms, money laundering refers to the process of converting illegally earned money into legitimate money, often to conceal its illicit origin. Looking at its objectives, the primary objectives of PMLA include preventing money laundering and combating the channelization of money into illegal activities and economic crimes. Additionally, the Act provides for the confiscation of property and derived from or involved in money laundering, which penalizing offenders of this offense. It also establishes an adjudicating authority and appellate tribunal to manage money laundering cases and provides for matters connected and incidental to acts of money laundering. And looking at the responsible authorities, the Enforcement Directorate ED, which operates under the Department of Revenue in the Ministry of Finance, is responsible for investigating money laundering offences under the PMLA. The Financial Intelligence Unit India, also under the Department of Revenue, serves as a central national agency responsible for receiving, processing, analyzing, and disseminating information related to suspicious financial transaction. An action that can be initiated against the person involved in money laundering includes, in cases of money laundering, authorities can initiate actions such as seizure or freezing of property and records, as well as the attachment of property obtained through criminal activities. Any person found guilty of committing the offense of money laundering shall be punishable with rigorous imprisonment for a minimum term of 3 years, which may extend up to 7 years. In addition, the offender may be subjected to a fine with no upper limit. Coming to the next article, the Union Agriculture Ministry has launched the first ever survey to access edible oil consumption patterns in India, aiming to effectively implement the new mission on edible oilseeds, a senior official said. This initiative comes as India, the world's largest consumer and importer of edible oils, lacks recent data on consumption patterns. So, now in this context, let's discuss about National Mission on Edible Oilseeds. Looking at its objectives and targets, the National Mission on Edible Oil and Oilseeds aims to increase primary oilseed production from 39 million tons in 2020-2023 to 69.7 million tons by 2030-31. In addition, the mission aims to increase domestic edible oil production to 25.45 million tons by 2030-31, which would cover approximately 72% of the projected domestic demand. The focus will be on key oilseeds crops such as rapeseed mustard, groundnut, soybean, sunflower, and semum. Furthermore, the mission seeks to improve oil extraction from secondary sources like cottonseed, rice bran, and tree bran oils. And the methods are to achieve these goals. The mission will promote high yield, high oil content seed varieties. It will also expand cultivation into rice fallow areas and promote intercropping, which will help increase production. Additionally, advanced technologies like genome editing will be utilized to develop high quality seed varieties, further supporting the growth of oilseed production. And looking at the key components, one of the key components of this mission is Sati portal, which stands for C authenticating and traceability and holistic inventory. This portal will coordinate seed availability and enable states to secure partnerships with seed producing agencies. Another important component is the establishment of 65 new seed hubs and 50 seed storage units in public sector, which will strengthen the seed infrastructure. Additionally, the mission will develop over 600 value chain clusters across 347 districts covering 10 lakh hectares annually. These clusters will be managed by FPOs, cooperatives, and public-private entities providing access to high-quality seeds, training, and weather pest management advice. Furthermore, the mission will focus on expanding oilseed cultivation by an additional 40 lakh hectares through crop diversification, specifically targeting rice and potato fallow lands. Coming to the next article, fueling surge in exports of coffee. So, in this article, we will discuss about India's coffee industry. Coming to its historical background, the India's coffee journey began in 1600 when the holy saint Baba Budan brought 7 mocha seeds from Yemen to hills of the Karnataka, specifically to Baba Budangiri. This marked the beginning of coffee cultivation in India, which has since grown to become a significant part of the country's agriculture and export sectors. Looking at India's coffee production and export, India is currently the 7th largest coffee producer globally, with its coffee production contributing significantly to both domestic and international markets. In the financial year 2023 to 2024, coffee exports were valued at $1.29 billion, showing a significant increase from 19.42 million in 2020 to 2021. The major export markets of Indian coffee include Italy, Belgium, and Russia, which are key destinations for both Arabica and Robusta beans. About 3/4 of India's coffee production consists of these two types of beans, which are mostly exported as unroasted beans. However, there is a growing demand for value-added products such as roasted and instant coffee, reflecting a shift towards higher value exports. And looking at the coffee growing regions, coffee is primarily grown in Western and Eastern Ghats areas known for its rich biodiversity and favorable ecological conditions. The top producing states for coffee in India include Karnataka, which is the largest producer with 248,020 metric tons in 2020 to 2023. Kerala and Tamil Nadu also significant contributors to the country's overall coffee production. In addition, shaded plantations, which are commonly found in these regions, help preserve the region's ecological balance by maintaining biodiversity and supporting sustainable farming practices. Looking at the government initiatives to boost coffee production, the government has launched several initiatives to enhance coffee production, including the Integrated Coffee Development Project. This project focuses on improving coffee yield, expanding cultivation in non-traditional regions, and ensuring the sustainability of coffee farming. Another notable initiative is the Araku Valley Initiative, where nearly 150,000 tribal families have increased coffee production by 20%. This project is supported by the Coffee Board and the Integrated Tribal Development Agency and exemplifies the vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat, showcasing the potential for growth and empowerment in rural areas. Coming to the next article, the National E-Governance Division under the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology has developed Entity Locker, a cutting-edge digital platform designed to transform the management and verification of business or organization documents. So, now in this context, let's discuss and know what Entity Locker is. Coming to its introduction, Entity Locker is a secure cloud-based platform designed to streamline the storage, sharing, and verification of documents for various entities such as large organizations, corporations, MSMEs, trusts, startups, and societies. It aligns with India's digital public infrastructure and supports the vision of Union Budget 2024 to 2025, which focuses on enhanced digital governance and ease of doing businesses. By offering a secure and efficient way to handle documents, Entity Locker aims to simplify business process and contribute to a digitally empowered India. Looking at the key features of Entity Locker offers several features that enhance document management and security. It provides real-time access and verification by integrating with government databases, ensuring the documents are up to date and verified instantly. The platform also includes a consent-based sharing mechanism, allowing users to securely share sensitive information with authorized parties. Additionally, Aadhaar authenticated role-based access ensures accountability in accessing documents, making the platform secure and compliant with privacy standards. Entity Locker offers 10 GB of encrypted cloud storage for managing documents, and it supports legally valid digital signatures, ensuring the authenticity of shared and stored documents. And looking at the use cases, the Entity Locker has a wide range of use cases that benefit businesses and organizations. It is used in procurement portals for vendor verification, facilitating smooth and reliable transactions. In addition, it supports MSME loan applications by streamlining the loan processing workflow. The platform also manages food safety documentation for FSSAI compliance, ensuring timely and accurate submissions. Furthermore, it plays a crucial role in GSTN, MCA, and tendering processes, ensuring smooth vendor registration and corporate filings. Finally, it simplifies corporate filings, making it easier for companies to manage annual filings and related documentation. Looking at the phased implementation of the mission, the entity locker is being gradually integrated with more government platforms, ensuring broader adoption and enhanced functionality over time. As more platforms adopt entity locker, it will continue to improve its features, offering business a comprehensive and secure solution for managing their documents in the digital age. So, today, totally we have discussed 8 articles. So, we will be back again tomorrow with another video. Thank you.